If you've ever been with an Aquarius, you know they're free-spirited, unpredictable, and always looking to do things their own way. But does that rebellious nature make for an exciting experience in bed? Or does their aloof attitude sometimes leave you feeling a little disconnected? We asked more than 10,000 women to rate their experience with an Aquarius man in bed, and the results might surprise you. Aquarius men are ruled by Uranus, the planet of innovation and sudden changes, which means they love doing things differently and keeping you on your toes. They're creative, open-minded, and not afraid to experiment. But does that sense of unpredictability always hit the right spot? Or can it sometimes feel like they're a little too detached? Let's find out. Over half of the women, 57%, said that their time in bed with an Aquarius man was unforgettable. Here's what they had to say. Brittany told us,
"I've never had a man who could make me feel so alive. It was like being with a whirlwind. He knew exactly when to be wild and when to slow things down. I couldn't keep up, but I loved every second of it."
Sounds like Brittany found herself swept off her feet by the unpredictable charm of an Aquarius. He knows how to keep things exciting, that's for sure. Then we have Ashley, who said,
Aquarius men are the masters of surprise. One minute it's all laughter and play, and the next minute it's deep and intimate. I never knew what to expect, but I was never disappointed.
That unpredictability is a double-edged sword for some, but for Ashley, it's what made her Aquarius lover unforgettable. When he's on, he's really on. Samantha had this to say,
"It was electric. He's not afraid to push boundaries, and everything felt like an adventure. He kept me on my toes, and I loved it. Definitely the best I've had."
Electric, adventurous, and always full of surprises. That's the Aquarius man. Samantha definitely didn't walk away disappointed. But not everyone feels that spark. Next, we've got 27% of women who rated their experience with an Aquarius man as, well, average. Let's see what they had to say. Lindsay told us,
"It wasn't bad, but sometimes it felt like he was a little too much in his own world. He's creative, but he was more focused on himself than me."
Typical Aquarius, always in their head, thinking about the next thing. Lindsay wanted more attention on her, but he was lost in his own thoughts. Jessica said,
"I felt like he was experimenting the whole time. It was exciting, but I wasn't always in the mood for his constant need to try something new."
Experimenting can be fun, unless it feels like a science project. Aquarius men love to switch things up, but sometimes you just want consistency, right? Emily said,
"It was fun, but I didn't feel a deep connection. It was all physical, no emotional intimacy. I guess I needed more than just the fireworks."
That emotional detachment can be a deal breaker for some. For Emily, the excitement was there, but the connection wasn't. And that's the risk you run with an Aquarius. Sometimes they're just not all in emotionally. And finally, we've got the 16% of women who weren't feeling the Aquarius energy at all. Here's what they had to say. Haley said,
"Honestly, it was awful. He was so emotionally distant that it felt like he wasn't even there. I might as well have been with a robot."
Ouch! Emotionally detached and distant. Sounds like Haley's Aquarius was just phoning it in. Aquarius can sometimes be all in their head and not enough in the moment. Megan told us,
"He was trying too hard to be different. It felt forced, like he was performing instead of connecting with me. Nothing felt natural."
Sometimes Aquarius men can overdo it, trying too hard to impress or show off their uniqueness. Megan just wanted something genuine, and it sounds like she didn't get that. Katie said,
"There was no chemistry. He was so detached, I felt like I was the only one in the room. It was like he wasn't even interested in being there."
When Aquarius checks out, they really check out. Katie was left hanging, and that's something no one wants in the bedroom. So, what's the verdict? Aquarius men are creative, adventurous, and spontaneous, but that unpredictability isn't for everyone. If you're looking for excitement and something out of the ordinary, an Aquarius man might just be your guy. But if you need deep emotional connection or consistency, you might find yourself wanting more. So, what's been your experience with an Aquarius man? Was it the best, the worst, or somewhere in between? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video in the Zodiac series.